Vega Bangalore. How are you? Okay. So myself, Gourav Bhardwaj. I am Education Director for Vega Professional. How many of you have heard of Vega? Can you raise your hand? Okay. So this is not Vega, this is Vega Professional. Vega for people like us. So I'll be using all the Vega Professional tools. We have barbering tools, we have all the hairstyling tools, and we also have makeup brushes. So make sure maybe after the show, you can visit our stall and look at our portfolio. The hairstyle which I'm going to do is basically like a messy bun, which is trending a lot. Messy, but not like very, very messy. Something which you can do it on your clients. The whole idea is, I want you to take it back and something which you can do it on your clients. So I'm not doing something very inspirational or something avant-garde, because then there is no sense, right? If we can't do it on clients, it doesn't make sense. You understanding what I'm trying to say? Yes, no? Okay, so I guess without wait, I'm going to call my model. And make sure I'll be asking you a lot of questions in between. So if I'm telling you something, you remember it, and we will be giving you some beautiful gifts. Please come. So how many people use crimper? Everyone? Okay. Which one do you prefer most? Do you prefer micro crimper or do you prefer classic crimper? Why micro? Because it gives you very fine result and where people cannot see it, right? So I am looking in the south because by default on 95% of the client, we always use crimper, right? But the micro crimper you always get in a 1-inch size, right? When I say 1 inch, it's like you get smaller size with the micro crimper. But in Vega Professional, we have 1.5 inch, so which will make your process much more faster. What is the temperature maximum you get in your crimpers? 220, 210, 230 maybe. We have 250. So because, especially in South, where the hair is like, you know, very, very long hair, so it makes your life easier because it's a very wide crimper, so you can just do it very fast. And if the hair is very, very thick, the temperature is also like that. So you can use it for any kind of purpose, okay? I'm using crimper, but my whole idea is the crimper result should not be too much visible on the hair, where hair should look very natural as well. So for that, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to use one technique. And by default, in all our tools, we have locking system. So when I say locking, because if you keep your crimpers, your straighteners, your curlers like this, what will happen, because it's always open, it might break or it won't last for very long. So what you can do, just close it, and there is a lock system, and there you go. So the whole idea is we want to make tools for Indian market, for professionals like us, which makes our life easier as an artist to whenever you're working on the client, okay? And apart from that, it also has a locking system with the temperature. So like, otherwise what happens sometimes by mistake, the temperature keeps on changing. So after 5 seconds, all our straighteners, all the crimper has this, and even the curlers. So all of them has this locking system, which will make sure that temperature doesn't go here and there, okay? So what I'm going to do is, I've already done crimping almost on these hair. I'm going to do it on the other side. And also, like, as I told you, it is very important that the crimping effect should not be visible on the client's hair. The whole idea of doing crimping is what? Giving volume to the hair, right? That's why we use crimper, right? But if the texture is going to be visible, then it doesn't look natural. It's look very made up. So to control that, what I'm doing is taking a crimper, first using close to the roots so that I get maximum volume from the roots, and then I'm just very randomly doing it on the length because I want volume on the roots and little nice texture in the length. So I'm not doing too much crimping on this part. So this is how you need to think, smartly. Not like you're doing full hair. Maybe sometimes it's not required. So this is how you can be very, tweak your techniques as per your requirements. So I'm taking very random sections. And very naturally on the length. And you're going to love this hairstyle because this is one of my favorite hairstyle. You have seen a lot of, movie actresses wearing this hairstyle, and you can do something this on occasions like maybe if not wedding, maybe some other functions, maybe a reception where they're wearing gowns. And please feel free to ask any question if you have. Okay. Name of this tool is Pro Titanium Micro Crimp. Okay? Remember the name because I might ask you the name of the styling product I was using. If you'll answer me, I'm going to give you something from my side. Okay? So I'm almost done with my crimping. Now what I'm going to do is, make sure your trolley should always be on your right side. So it's very easy to access everything from there. So what I'm going to do now is, first of all, take out some section from the front. So what I've done is, I have take out this much section. So this I'm going to leave it in the front, okay? Like this. Then I'm going to take a little center parting. Then take ear to ear parting. I'm going to show you what section I'm taking. So don't worry about it. So first what I did, I take out the front section, and then after that I took a center parting and ear to ear section, okay, below the crown. Now what I'm going to do is, do you use hair wax? So I use lot of hair wax. Creating like little textured messy hair, and messy tends to look very very messy, right? What happens, all these baby hairs, they stick out and it doesn't look very nice and neat. To control those frizzy small baby hairs, wax is the best thing you can do it. So what I'm going to do, any wax, usually people use it for men, but I use a lot for women as well, especially to take out very nice clean parting, also to take care of baby hairs. Because what happens when on baby hairs you spray it, after a while, after 10 minutes or so, again, you will see the baby hairs will stick, right? So to control that, this is the best tool you can do. Now I'm going to take just like a random section, take hair wax, but only on your finger, okay? Not like on your palm. So only on your fingers, and then you just a little twist it, and instead of putting pins like this, what you do, you put it on the hair, take it to the other side, and then press it on the opposite direction. And usually what I do, like whenever you see these bob pins, so one side is zigzag and one side is flat. Which side do you put on the scalp side? Flat side or the zigzag side? Flat side. I do opposite. I put zigzag one on the scalp side because you get more powerful holding from that perspective. Because if it is flat now, the bob pin can go here and there. But when you put it on the opposite side, it will hold like very nicely. And then maybe you just slightly bring the hair like this. So we keep doing the same thing. The hairstyle is very easy. It will happen very fast. There you go. And first few two sections, I'm not worried about the cleanliness. I want to add a lot of volume. Whatever, the section will come on top, there I have to be very, precise in terms of creating the texture. So Vega has been like a D2C brand where we are there for consumers. In Vega we have approximately 1300 SKUs, but now we got into Vega Professional, and what we really want to do for the industry is we want to bring tools which is very helpful for the artist when they are creating the looks. And apart from that, we are very, very passionate about education. So make sure you should connect with us on social media. And also you can tag us Vega Professional _. If we like your story, we might give you something. Yeah, but your story or your reel, your post has to be very, very creative. So I will just take 3 sections and I'm going to complete this. So this is my second section. I'm taking very random sections. Reason, so I get very natural outcome altogether. And then meanwhile, what you can do is do little spray.